The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Race 2 on the card is the first leg of the place accumulator. It's a maiden plate for fillies and mares over the minimum trip of 1,000 metres. And here we have a couple of reruns to show you. We're going to show you number 4, Totally Rocks, when running second at Hollywood Bet Scottsville on the 30th of March. And we're going to show you number 10, Adiana, who ran third at Hollywood Bet Scottsville on the 20th of March. Let's catch those 2 reruns.
Hasn't asked this one to go yet. Sabatini still finds a little bit more. Totally Rocks. Now Anton Marcus is asking for maximum. Sabatini's digging down deep. Totally Rocks has now got to pull it out the last 100 meters. Catch that melody on the inside. But the experience of Sabatini will show. And Sabatini won it. Totally Rocks second. Then came Catch That Melody in behind those runners. Catch That Melody ran third. And as far as fourth goes, number 2. Vision of Wills under the drive. Ladies' Days come under a heap of pressure, and Winter Journey's turn to put the head in front. Adina's on the grandstand side, and Adina's gone right past them all inside the 150. And it's number 11, Adina, going clear. Winter Journey and Autumn Spirit. Adina's costing herself, and Winter Journey gets up from Candy for My Mommy and a photo. Very, very close. Riders look across at one another. Adina had it in the bag, then Winter Journey.
Well, Warren, it was a bit of a surprise when you watched that replay coming to the last 200 metres. I think if you had in-running betting, you would have put all your money on number 10, Adiana, as I would have as well, or Adina, as she might be called. This is obviously a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,000 metres. It's not a juvenile maiden, so it's a mixture of 2-year-olds and older horses. Obviously, the 2-year-olds can race in open company as of the 1st of April. I always tend to side, especially over 1,000 metres, with the 2-year-olds. And I'm confidently going with number 4, Totally Rocks. Like the debut, second behind Sabatini. Anton Marcus retains the right. Races from a good draw. 2-year-old daughter of Canford Cliffs. Should have benefited from the experience of the first runner. Make her hard to beat. She is the 14-10 favourite. Place accumulator and bipod banker for me.
Just going back to Adiana, number 10, yes, we're looking at that rerun. She, as Sheldon alluded to in the commentary, she cost herself dearly. She ducked all over the place and she looked all over bar the shouting, but she's improving with every run. She's come to the races and she's just got better and better, so I think she's a big runner. But I'm in your camp. You and I are not going to debate much about the second race because I fancy Totally Rocks, as you do, very strongly. I think she's going to be tough to beat. I had the privilege and the pleasure of watching her debut race with Dennis Bosch, at least Dennis Dreyer, pardon me, with Dennis Dreyer at Hollywood Bet Scottsville. And after the race, I asked him, I said, "You happy?" He said he was really happy with the performance, and she's a nice filly. So with that run under the belt, drawn neatly here at Hollywood Bets Gravel now around the turn, I'm in your camp. I'm in Dennis Dreyer, Hollywood's camp, Anton Marcus. I think she's really going to be tough to beat. There is, as you say, 1 or 2 unraced horses. Justin Slade's got Kamika, a Karari filly out of a Mr. Greenlee mare, and for main chance, and she certainly could be anything, but now gets a deep draw at Hollywood Bets Gravel. But yeah, for me, all in, Totally Rocks, tough to beat.
Absolutely, we're on the same page. I do think that number 1, Little Miss KJ, is certainly worth a mention. Should fight it out for one of the minor positions, particularly drawn in pole position, drawn in gate 1. She ran third on debut. Wasn't totally disgraced in her second start, when distant fifth behind Red Roses too. But all seems to point to number 4, Totally Rocks, and we're going confidently with the Dennis Dreyer trained 2-year-old daughter of Canford Cliffs, Anton Marcus, wearing the colours of the Hollywood Syndicate.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.